Check this out. When you break up with a narcissistic person, whether they leave you first, which is what they like to do, they have to do, because if you leave them first, it causes them to melt down and implode. Regardless, whatever happens, when they break up with you, they go away and they realize how good of a person you were. Whether it's a female that left a man, or a man that left a woman. They know that they had a good person when they were with you, because you, the good people, the solid people, the strong people, the caring people, the empath type of people, you allow them to get away with a lot of things. You allow them to get away with abuse, neglect, the same things that were done to them as a child, the abuse and the neglect, right? They vow to never let it happen to them again, but they don't vow to not do that to other people. That was my mindset. I said, I'll never be touched again. I'll never be molested again. I'll never be kicked to the curb again. I'll never be discarded again. I'll never be doubted again. But the opposite happened, because I was doing that to other people. And so I knew what it felt like to be discarded. I knew what it felt like to be abused and neglected. Not my parents. My parents were hellified people. My perpetrators were the ones that abused and neglected me. And I didn't even know about my abuse and neglect. I didn't process it until I was 46 years old. I was 46 in the therapist's office, and she said, "Do you realize you were neglected and abused?" And the first thing I did was get upset. I said, "No, my parents didn't do me like that. They didn't." She said, No, Mr. Walker, I'm not talking about your parents. I'm talking about your perpetrators, okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, the person that you're dealing with, they still deal with their perpetrators. If they're not going through therapy, they still deal with their perpetrators' effect on them, the negativity that it has on their mindset, their lifestyle, their life, their anger, right? Their triggers. And so they see you. And so what they do, they take it out on you, the empaths, the good people, the people that want to make us right, want to rehabilitate us, want to always lift us up. They take it out on you, and they take you for granted. They take your goodness for granted. They take your kindness for granted. They take your pride and your dignity for granted. And so they project. You talk about projection. We always talk about these words in narcissism: projection, avoidance, right? And so, but people don't really get down to the roots of it. They project on you what was done to them. So what do? They abuse you. They hurt you. They walk away. They cheat. They lie. They steal. They neglect. They deceive. Everything that was done to them, they're just repeating their actions, and they will not understand it until they get therapy. I'm not upset. People think I get upset when I talk. No, I'm passionate. They will not understand until they get therapy and they connect with a therapist that say, "Hey, Leon, you were neglected when you were a little boy. You were abused when you were a little boy. Your uncle did this. Your cousin did this. Your babysitter did this," right? And so when I heard that, I'm like, ooh. But before that, I was abusing people, and I did not know that I was abusing people. Sometimes the verbal abuse, I knew what was going on because it felt good. I knew. But I didn't see it as abuse. I saw it as revenge for hurting my feelings, revenge for not doing what I said, revenge for not listening to me. I mistook the abuse for revenge, like as if you deserve this revenge. You deserve me being vindictive towards you. Bottom line is, it was abuse. And you all are taking abuse from somebody that doesn't comprehend or process abuse. They see it as being vindictive and being revengeful for something you did to them, for you. Okay, you take care of them. Then the moment you stop taking care of them, well, how are you going to stop doing this? You started doing this. It's unfair for you to stop doing this. Whereas they do the same thing. In the beginning, they were love bombing, and then all of a sudden they stopped love bombing. Well, Leon, how are you going to stop doing this? You started this, so you need to keep it going. No, I don't. But you do, because you're the empath. You're the loving person. You're the caring person. I'm not the loving person. I'm not the caring person, so I expect you to continue doing it. When I stop, it's okay, because I'm dysfunctional. I'm narcissistic. I'm mentally hurt, damaged. I have a grown child wound. When you stop doing it, you're doing it on purpose to trigger me, to hurt me, to offend me. We talk about deflection. We talk about being vindictive. We talk about getting revenge. We talk about projection. So when they get away and they call back, they are realizing how good of a person you were to them, how much you took care of them, how much you paid into them, because the next person is not taking their crap. My point in all of this is saying, stop taking their crap, because they're going to call back. You know why they want to come back? You know why they come back? Because it felt good to abuse you. It felt good to treat you like crap. It felt good for you to make them feel powerful and superior over you, because you just took their stuff. Stop doing it. They don't deserve you. Don't let them come back into your life, your world, or even your family, okay? All right, y'all have a great day.